No, I don't want to change. I'm not going to change. I'm shooting another video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm shooting my second video. If you've not watched the first one, please go back and watch. I'm shooting these videos the same day and I'm going to upload them back to back. So please watch. Please subscribe to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana. If you're new here, please feel at home. And if you're a subby, thank you very much for returning. So as usual, I was scrolling TikTok and I saw something. I saw Vanessa MD. You know, I used to love her so much. I used to love her music so much. I remember I was a fan. She used to be my favorite female Tanzania artist. I could have gone to the extent of saying East Africa, because not even East Africa, Africa, because by the time she was famous, I don't think Wau and Amani were releasing music those times. So yes, I think she was my favorite female artist in East Africa at that time, or even Africa, because I remember, let's just say East Africa. Let's just say East Africa, because I let's just say East Africa. She was my favorite artist in East Africa. So I still watch her content here and there. I love to follow, you know, sometimes you get yourself, you miss these people and then you decide to follow their personal life, which to me was a very huge mistake. It was a very huge mistake, because now I don't know why I was pissed off watching her, watching her TikTok. I was so vexed. I was pissed. I got into my feelings. There is this debate that, as always, that I never wanted to take part. I never wanted to take this thing of pro-choice and pro-life. I don't know, pro-life, pro-choice. Because to me, I never wanted to take part in this, because to me, I believe that yes, a woman should be able to choose whether they want to keep a child or not. But a part of me was like, having a child is not the end of the world. Please don't risk it. That's a part of me. So I was caught in the middle. But Vanessa made me decide, you know, and I took part, made me decide that which side I stand for. Now I see it very clearly. Because people use the Bible. This is why I say politics and religion do not mix. Don't mix your politics and your religion. Know what is good for your religious spirit and know what is good for a country, for your child to survive in this world. You don't need to have a leader who has the same exact beliefs as you, religious beliefs as you. They may not be, they may not be good leaders, but because they believe in what you're believing in, you decide to vote for them. I say this because Vanessa decided that, I'm just going to use her, decided that she's not going to vote for. Also, I don't care about American politics. I really don't care at this point. I really, even Kenyan politics is also, at this point, I really don't, I'd love to stay away from politics, but things keep on calling me back, because politics give me depression. Politics gives me depression. I swear politics is not good for my health. It's not good for my health. But I find myself wanting to talk about politics because of things that I see, and because I have a loud mouth. I'm not going to keep quiet. So I have this question. If you're pro-life or you're pro-choice, if you're pro-life, I have this question. Especially for people who are black in America and are supporting Trump. She said that children are dying. The other sides are killing children. She's talking about abortion. So I went and started thinking about this thing because nobody, see, this misconception of pro-choice, people are assuming that pro-choice means that, oh, abortion is compulsory. Because you people are making it seems like people are saying that you have to abort, or you have to abort. Nobody is forcing you to abort. Some people, pro-choice is giving you a choice, is giving you a chance to choose. Make your own decision, since it's your body, it's you as a woman that is going to be affected. It's you, not anybody else. Nobody else is going to be affected. It's you. And maybe the father, if for him he has a if. I want you to get that clear. For men, they have a choice. They can choose to deny your child. But you don't have that choice. And that is what pro-choice is giving you. To choose whether you two, why do only men have to choose whether they want a child or not? For you, when it happens, it happens. And you're talking about it's against your religious belief. The Bible is against fornication. So why are we not talking about that? The Bible is against sexual assault, rape. But your leader, the leader that you want to support, has been accused of that. Has been accused of sexually, let me just call it SA, I don't want women before. So is your religion for that? Is your religion for that? Because now that we are going to talk about religion, let's judge him according to religion. Let's judge the two of them when it comes to religion. Here is a person who is telling you, you know what, you can do what you want. Because even the Bible itself, God himself has given us the power of choice. Why are we not talking about it? That is, we say, see, Christians, I don't know how. We say that God has power over everything. Literally over our lives. He has power to control us. But as Christians, we also believe that God has given us power to choose right from wrong. God has given us that power. He didn't make that choice for us. He has given, but you are there, you want to take that choice from a woman. When we are going to hell, or when a woman decides that she's going for the A word, let's call it the A word. At the end of the world, Mushoza Dunia, are we going to be called as a collective and be judged as a collective that you didn't stop her from aborting? It's an individual sin. It's that person's sin. Why do you want to carry that burden on you? Why? Why do you want to play God when it comes to a woman's life? See, this conversation should have been, when it comes to pro-life, pro-choice, this conversation should have been what, because, again, I'm going to say this. When a young girl finds herself, or when a woman finds herself in this situation, whether by mistake, and they fear going home because of the consequences. If they keep the baby, even those who are pro-life, you know how you discriminate against this girl. You know how religion is. First of all, the society we live in, red pill people will tell you that a woman's value has reduced when they have a child. Already that is one. So your value for your chances of getting a husband is reduced because of a mistake you made as a child. Maybe it wasn't even your choice. Maybe somebody R you. I'm just going to say R, the R word. you, and you ended in this way. Maybe you are a child and that guy is also a child, and you enter into this kind of sin because it's also a sin. But only the girl can bear the consequences because the man is able to just brush it off and deny it and move on. Even if they don't deny it, if you are young, your parents may deny it for you. Unless you are very stubborn and you really love that girl and you stand your ground. But most guy parent will, oh, that girl is ruining my life. And for that child, for that girl child, it's like you have tattooed here now. Your sin is in your forehead. Everywhere you go, people are starting to give you a side eye, especially religious places. Oh, she's a sinner, she's a fornicator. Forgetting that it takes two. So instead of you seeing how can we prevent it to get there, because again my thing is some of these things are very hard on these children to bear. So they'll figure out that there is, even not them, the people who got them pregnant will even pressure them to go and remove that thing. So because it's illegal, she goes into a dingy places and risks her own life in the process too. So you are killing two people, not one. Let's say that that zygote is a child. So you are killing two. When they go on those dingy places, those people are unprofessional. Wengine wanakunywa jik na homo. You've had these cases of from msichana, from two child drinking jik, a whole gallon of jik and homo and majani sijui amefunga tumbo, so she can remove the baby. She can remove the pregnancy. I'm not going to call it the baby, the pregnancy. Risking her life in process. That is what people who are pro-choice are trying to avoid, such cases. But no, we have to decide that no, you don't have that choice. As a woman, you've messed. I don't know what is the consequences of the man that helped put you in that situation. I don't know the consequence, but you have to bear it. You have to live with it for the rest of your life. Somebody argued and you got there, you got in that situation, you have to. You have a medical emergency. Now we've decided that no, there's no way we can abort. So let's wait for God to decide who is going to live or who is going to die. Or if they both die, it's God will. Is that what you are saying? Because if you are going to ban, let's ban it completely then. It doesn't matter whether it's a medical emergency. Let's leave them both for the to their fate. Let's wait. Is that what you people are saying? Is that what you people are saying? Because instead of you people teaching your children, making it easier for them to do, don't you have a girl. You are a mother there, you have a girl. You are a religious person. You know very well you are a religious person. So fornication in your book should be also a taboo. It should be a taboo. So that child should not come at any point pregnant. Because she shouldn't be doing that. She's not yet married. So she has committed first sin. She had sex without being married. That is the first sin, according to you. She has committed. So because Dhambi Zote ni Sawa, we know these songs. Dhambi Zote ni Sawa mbele ya Bwana. Why are we choosing which sins are bigger than the others? Why are we choosing? Why are we the jury ourselves, the judge and the jury? Why are we giving ourselves that task for God? So, I have a lot to say. So let's let's assume, okay, that we've decided that, you know what, we've removed this. Women have no choice. Ukishika mimba lazima uzae. So what happens after that? What measures have you put in place? What policy, if you're going to take policy, we are going to talk policy. What have you done to make sure that that child that this mother did not want in the first place is well integrated in the society, and he or she is well taken care of? What are you going to do? Or is still her responsibility for the rest of her life to take care of what she didn't want? You've done nothing. All you knew is, oh, she has to give birth, and then memaliza evil. How is this child going to be educated? How is this child going to be provided? What measures have you put in place? And let's say it's a young girl having a baby. So what measures have you taken to make sure that this child life is not affected by this? What has your person done to make sure that this child life is not affected by this? This seems like a power play. Some people just want to have a say on what affects women, and after that they're done. Oh, we have abortion, that's it. What else? How am I going to cope? How am I going to deal with society criticizing me over and over again for something that I did with somebody else, but that somebody hakuna penye hiyo kitu na change maisha yake hata mara moja? That person has a choice. It's funny how that person has a choice. He can choose to be in that child life or not. Let's not even talk about child support, because hiyo ni pesa tu analipa, but he can choose not to see that child. But this woman, at least for 9 months, ana your choice. You're taking that away from him. Are you God? Where God amekupatia power ya to choose right and wrong, why don't you just teach your child right and wrong, and then make sure you put in places when your child chooses the wrong path according to you? Do you condemn them? That's my question. Do you condemn them? Or if they choose the wrong path, you still want as a parent to make sure they're safe? That is what pro-choice is about. When she makes that mistake, we don't condemn them. You don't condemn. You make sure that whatever happens next, whatever that child decides next, it's safe. Whatever it is, whether you agree with it or you don't, the most important thing is the safety of your child. Because trust and believe, if that child decided that she's going to abort that child, there's nothing as a parent you can do. She will, even if in the process she risks her life, she will do it. If she doesn't want you to know, oh my God, she's going to do it. She's going to do it. So what have you helped? Now your strictness, oh, children are dying. So you want to kill more children. Because you are killing double. Now you are killing the unborn and you are killing the mother too. What's your own point? For crying out loud. Point yako ni nini? I don't get your point at this moment. Instead of finding ways to prevent this from happening in the first place. That is the conversation. How do we reduce this unwanted pregnancy? So that we don't get there. But ikifika pale, ikifika kwa hiyo situation, whatever this child chooses, it's safe for her. Because, believe it or not, that child, huyo mtoto, huyo teenager mwenye ako pregnant, she's more important than that zygote mwenye ako kwa tumbo. That's according to me. I don't know according to you. She also needs protection. But as long as you don't put policies, you don't show me policies that, and you don't promise that this girl's life is not going to be affected by this pregnancy, as long as there's nothing to show me that this child is not, then she has the right to choose. She has the right to choose. Just as the boy child has the right to choose and ignore and continue with their life. It's a choice. Ni kuchoose. Anaweza choose kukua naye. Mnaweza choose as a family that, you know what, we are going to help you raise this child. You've chosen that as a family, rather than kuzaa mtoto mwenye your family doesn't want the, wamekufukuza because you have umeleta shame unto them, and also you umefukuzwa na mtoto mwenye tena utaki. What is that? Hata huyo mtoto anaenda kuishi maisha gani? Because nobody wants that child. The society doesn't even care. Mtoto akigeuka chokora hapo nje ageuke mwizi, they'll be the first to burn that child down. Akishageuka mwizi. So what are you saying? Honestly, tu unasema nini? What are we, why is even this? It's not that simple at pro-life, pro-choice. So if you're pro-life, what are we doing to make sure that people don't get pregnant when they don't want to? Well, it's a sin, but Donald Trump. First of all, the reason why I started by saying black people at surprise, this is somebody who's racist. This is somebody who has refused to denounce the KKK. You're forgetting that, you know what, from a distance, you give back to that child, your child in that country, he is black before he's a Christian. They don't see him as a Christian. They see him as black. See, that child akitembea kwa street, you as a black person ukitembea kwa street, you've not vaa hizo vitu za kushow religion, nothing, you've not spoken to anybody, but people are going to see you're black. You don't need to tell anybody that you're black. They're going to see it. So somebody is here encouraging people, supporting statements like Americans should be white again, because KK, those are the things they stand for. And your child is in that, you are not even concerned about the safety of your child after mtoto ameshazaliwa in that world. Ole wako amit a racist cap. I don't know politics, but ole wako amit a racist cap. Do you think your religion will be in place? Do you think they'll know that you supported, you are a Christian? They don't even care about that. All they see is color. So according to me, if you ask me, my color comes first before anything. I'm black. That is how the society is. You're black. Your religion is personal to you, but your color is not personal to you. Your color, everybody will see it and judge you according to your color. My religion, I can just choose, you know what, I'm a Christian. I can choose to keep quiet. When I'm in the middle of people who hate Christians, I can choose to just keep quiet and save myself and walk away. But you are black and you are in the middle of white supremacists who don't want. I'm sorry, my Nini went off. My phone went off because the memory, Elisha, I don't know what I was saying. See, your child is black before anything. They can't hide their blackness. That is something they can never hide. And that is something that those people will always see. So as much as there are policies on both sides that you don't agree with, but I think that the life of your child is more important than any other thing. Your child, giving your child a chance to live in an environment where they are not they are not a threat. They are not seen as a threat just by walking down the street. I don't know what the woman Kamala believes in. Is it Kamala? I don't even know her name. I don't know what she believes in. But your argument of this pro-life, pro-choice thing, that is the only that in your conscience cannot allow you, that to me does not make sense. Because we are choosing to be selective Christians. We are choosing which sins are better. So you are telling me God is for women being a said. You are telling me God is against black people. So that is why your conscience can allow you to choose a racist. Me, I'm not saying this other woman is a saint. But I just want you to know. Don't use that as an excuse. You are black before you are a Christian. In this world, let me just say, in this world, religion is a choice. I feel like I don't know why I need to tell you this. I think it goes without saying. Religion is a choice. You can choose to be a Muslim, you can choose to be a Christian, you can choose to practice Hinduism, be an Hindu, you can choose to be a Buddhist, you can choose all those things. But we don't have the choice of our skin color. So for me, in my books, it goes without saying that anybody that is against this skin color, because there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. So when you hate this, I'm never going to listen to you. I'm never going to support you. Because there's nothing you're going to tell me that is going to change my mind. You've refused to denounce people who, if given a chance, can off all of us who looks like this. People who believe that you don't belong in that same country that your ancestor helped to build as slaves. But they believe you don't belong there. People who themselves, they don't belong, but they think they're superior. So for them, they can choose where to be. Listen, for me, when it comes to people from America, it's always simple, because if you is Republicans ni family value, which type of family value is that? See, if there's another presidential candidate, then maybe. But this is everything against family values. That guy stands for everything that Christianity should be against. Oh, but when we choose abortion, where abortion happened, we may draw the line. You don't want women to make their own choice, and you are a woman. You are a black woman with black kids in that country, choosing someone that don't give a hoot whatever happens to your kind. I'm not saying that this woman cares, but at least there is no evidence that is saying otherwise. But there's a lot of evidence saying that this guy is not for you. What else do you want? Oh, Christianity. My dear, you are black before you are a Christian. You are black before you are a Christian. I don't know how to insist on this. You have a choice to choose your religion. You don't have a choice to choose your skin color. Some people are born into Christian families and they end up converting into Muslims. Some people are born Muslim, they end up switching. So it shows it's a choice. But you can never be born black and decide that you are white. And the funny part is they'll never see you as equal. They see you as black. So hii story ya pro-choice, pro-nini, hata kwanza watu wa pro-life. Watu wa pro-life, if you are not going to tell me how you are going to protect, these women, how you are going to help take care of that child that is unwanted, how you are going to make sure that this mother is safe, because it's also risky being pregnant and carrying it full time. Women die every day from childbirth. So what are you doing to make sure that these things are safe? Before you choose to say that, oh, we are going to abolish, there are a lot of things you can do before you reach there. There are a lot of things you can do to make it easy. So you don't even have to put it in law. It will just be easy for people to choose pro-life if you put these things in place. There are things that you can do to make it easy people to choose. But don't take that choice from people. You're not God. God himself gave you a chance to sin. He gave you a choice to choose between right and wrong. So don't take it from others. Don't take that from other people. And don't use that as an excuse also to make bad political choices for your children. See, the things you are choosing right now may not affect you, but may affect your children in the future. You may not see it now, but wait until that child is not even, Kwanzaa your son, wait until he is around 14, because around 14 there are threats. Some of them are convicted as grown men, not children. Well, a 14 white boy is treated as a boy, a child, but your son at 14 is treated as a man. There is a story of a young girl that was a baby that was killed. A black. But the way the news reported it, I saw this on, I don't remember the story very well, but I remember the way they reported it. You think they were talking about a grown woman. They didn't want, I don't know why they didn't want to say that it was a baby. A black baby. So, don't use religion as an excuse for your stupid choices. Me, I'm just going to say it. If you are black and you are standing there or you are against gayism, nobody is forcing your child to be gay. Maybe there are things on this side that are extreme, that should be better. But this side, I'm not saying there are no good things, but the person that is representing Republicans, no. It's not even about the party, it's about the two people that are representing both sides. It says a lot. That's all I have to say about this topic. I love you and leave you until next time. Bye bye. If you're